activity now than we have in the past. I want to start seeing a lot more activity in the future because, again, as we start adding members by the hundreds and the thousands, it's not going to matter if we don't participate. So we've all got to get in there and set the right example. We've got to set the right example. So when the new people come in, they know what to do. They know what this is all about. Now, before we start talking about the ultimate step-by-step integration marketing blitz plan that you guys all have, let me give you guys a really interesting observation that I have made that is a really great sign. So I've been sort of following some of the trends happening on social lately, and I am seeing a major uptick in people questioning the intentions of the big tech platforms. I see people questioning the validity of the news that they're watching. I'm seeing people interact with each other more and more. Now we're still starting to see games. We're seeing, meme wars between people trying to get certain ideas out there. But what that tells me is something fundamentally more important. Even though the difficulty of us finding out what's true and what's not, of knowing who to trust and not knowing who to trust is still a problem, the fact that people are becoming more aware of this phenomenon and getting more engaged in the phenomenon is a great sign for all of us. It's a great sign for humanity. Now, I'm going to be releasing a report here in a couple weeks that I strongly encourage you guys to check out when it's available. And it's going to be all about some things that you need to do in 2020. This is going to be a free report that I'm going to be releasing. That's all I'm going to say about it right now, but it's going to give you some inside information on how to navigate your business in 2020. Now, let's dive right in, guys. Let's talk about the ultimate step-by-step integration marketing blitz plan. Now, I went through this in shotgun blast style last week. Since then, we have released it into all of your accounts. If you guys click on projects, you should see this inside your account. If you don't, just send an email to support@simpleology.com and they will get you squared away right away to make sure you have access to this. And the whole purpose of today's call is primarily to answer the questions that you guys have now that you've had a bit of a chance to review this enormously complex thing that we're dealing with here. Okay, so there's a lot of information to deal with, but remember, this is presented to you in a style that is far easier to understand than it would be if it were a book. It is far more functional. So rather than having to go through a book and put together a project yourself, we are giving this to you guys in Simpleology project form so that you can simply take this, clone it, and use it as the blueprint for you to organize your own integration marketing blitzes. Now, how do you do that? You just click this little button right here that says clone. It creates a clone of that, and you just tuck this in your back pocket and keep it as a template. So anytime you want to do an integration marketing blitz, you just clone this bad boy and start plugging and chugging. You start filling in the blanks on everything. Now, by the way, some of you guys had a question about the numbering of this. The way cards are numbered inside Simpleology projects is based on the order in which they were created. The way I intend you to consume this is in the order in which it is presented. So while I got most of the order right as I was first penning this thing, I had to go back and loop around and create some cards that I know would have to be preceding that. So you'll notice that card number 3 here is on the top. You start with the card on the top, and I just want to show you guys how to navigate this in case you don't remember or you're not familiar with it yet. You just click on the card, and then underneath each card, so you read all of the information here in the description, you'll see some tasks. And then for each task, some of them have comments and attachments. All right. Some of them have longer comments and attachments than others. And some of them have subtasks, which you can see right here. Okay. That's it, guys. So if you guys have not done so yet, please get in there and start using this on a day-to-day basis. It's very, very, very important. Oh, shit.